mining.com.au is coming to you once again from the RIU Explorers Conference, currently underway in Fremantle. Standing next to me is the Executive Chairman for Danakali, Seamus Cornelius. Seamus, it's great to see you. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks, Shae. It's great to see you again as well.
Shae and Seamus back in front of the camera. Now we've got some broad projects to cover today. You've got a project in Eritrea?
Yes.
Eritrea, hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Saudi Arabia and WA. First of all, let's start off with your project in the African continent. What's happening here?
Okay, so Eritrea is a place we know very well. We've had quite a lot of success there and we have a lot of friends there. I just came back, I was there a couple of weeks ago. So we're in application there, but everything looks very good. And I know I've been saying for ages that we're going to get the project soon. I still believe that. I'm very hopeful that we will get it. It's copper gold, it's different to what we had before, but I think it's a fantastic project and we'll be able to talk about it as soon as it's granted to us.
And just before, I just sort of want to add some weight to why you have confidence here, is you've been working in this in country for what, 20 years now over here?
I've been personally there for about 13 years.
Yeah.
One of my brothers about 20, and then my dad was there in the 90s. So there's a long history and a lot of friends there.
Yeah, so you've got a good understanding of how the area operates, which is
Yes.
why you're able to have that patience and confidence in the project coming to life.
Absolutely, yep.
Now, Saudi Arabia, you have an outstanding prospect happening over here as well, don't you?
We do. We're just getting our application in. We're going for some ground that is not through the standard public auction system. I don't think that suits us. But our joint venture partners have been very helpful to us and we've identified some ground and we're putting the application in probably this week. We'll get it and then we'll be able to proceed. It's obviously what we've been talking about. It's precious metals and base metals in a really interesting area.
And vastly underexplored area as well.
It is. I mean, there are big mining companies there, but they don't have a long history of exploration driven by juniors. So that's where we come in.
And finally, let's bring it back to the state we are currently in, Western Australia. You've got a project out here, well-worn gold country among other many metals. What's happening out here with your current project?
Well, we've got multiple pieces of ground in WA that we've picked up over the last 6 to 8 months. We're going through them now really carefully to figure out which ones are going to progress and which ones are not going to progress. We're obviously looking for gold and base metals. I think we'll have something actually quite interesting to say very soon, but we can't say it yet because it's not granted, and that means we're dealing with other issues that lead up to grant, and I don't want to prejudice those. Everyone will know what I'm talking about, and as soon as we have the project granted, then we'll be able to talk about it more. But it's quite exciting. I would say we got lucky. We had a kind of throw the net out approach, and we caught a lot of fish, and some of them are actually really good. So that's great.
Okay, so that tells me there's upcoming news ahead.
There is.
But for everybody watching today now, unlike most companies here who are listed on the ASX, you were listed on the National Stock Exchange.
Correct.
Love the deviation from the norm. Tell me what drove this decision.
Oh, there's lots of reasons for the decision, but fundamentally we just didn't feel that the ASX suited us at the time that we went to the NSX. It was about 18 months ago. So we just didn't meet the ASX requirements after we sold our other project in Eritrea. So it just made sense that to give our shareholders and others a chance to buy and sell the shares every day, we had to list on the NSX, and they've been great. And as you know, they got taken over last year by the CSE, and we're already seeing quite a few signs that that's going to make a big difference. Everyone knows that Australia needs a second market, a genuine competitor to the ASX, which hasn't been covering itself in glory, despite doing a pretty good job. And I think the NSX is on the right track.
Listen, Seamus, it was wonderful to speak with you today. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, Shae. It's always good to see you.